Hey everyone, okay, so today I'm going to be just filling you with joy with regards to this video, which is going to be on Lashify and the Intimates collection, because the Intimates collection is such a pretty collection. Now, the Intimates is basically, it creates the ultimate in realism when dealing with lashes. You get these full lashes that aren't over the top, and they're not overly dark or dramatic either, because they match your own hair color, your own eyelash color. So we're talking no makeup, which is beautiful all year round, but particularly wonderful for summer or just any occasion really, because you're giving yourself your own lash color, but with a more beautiful, fluttery appearance, if that makes sense. So before we start with this tutorial, let me run through some of the colors that are available in the Intimate collection. So first we've got Ash, which is a stunning brown with just a tinge of a purplish red. It is absolutely perfect for strawberry blondes. It's a lovely, lovely shade. Then we've got Ginger, which allows your natural beauty of redheads to just shine through because it's such a realistic lash. Next is Truffle, which is this delicious mixture of a chocolate brown and a black, all kind of mixed together and fused together to create a kind of look of a very soft mink. And then we have Faux Mink, which contains various shades of browns to kind of pay homage to the beautiful hues that are found in minks. Now, it's worth mentioning as well that all of these are PETA friendly, zero animal fur, so completely and utterly delicious. Now, these also come in various lengths and sizes, so you can pick how dramatic or how natural or how just beautiful you want your lashes to be that day. Now, these can also be used by men, of course, and any of the range can be, but the Intimates particularly so, because they do offer that realism effect, because they are a natural color lash. So you can pick one that matches your own lash, and that's what I'm going to do for this tutorial. Rather than go for a really kind of over dramatic lash, something just divine, what I want to do is something very subtle, something very innocent about the lash. So I'm actually going to use number 8, which is one of the smallest lashes, and I'm going to use these along my entire lash line and show you it on my eye so you can really see it up close, because you don't have to go extra long in order to look extra beautiful. Now, Lashify come as singles, but you can also get them in the control kit, which is brilliant because you get all the products that you need to create your lash. And then you can buy the singles as you wish and as you go along and pick and choose different combinations. So let's kind of zoom in and let's apply some lashes. So what I want to do is get really up close with this, because I think it gives you a much better understanding of the process of applying these. Now, with everything, there's a learning curve, but truly speaking, for me, it was like one go, and then I pretty much understood what I was going to do. So with this look, I'm going to be using number 8, which are really small lashes, but they're just beautiful. And I'm actually going to use shade Truffle because I think these will match my own eyelash color the best. So what we want to do first, my eyelashes are clean and they've all been prepped. So everything is clean. What we want to do first is apply the bond. We want something so that these lashes are going to adhere to it. So I'm going to be using Whisper Light, and this is a clear, flexible bond. And it has a kind of white hue to it that dries completely transparent. So it's going to look more natural than using a deeper one that would make the lashes appear darker than they really are. And I'm just going to sort of lift my eyelid up because I'm doing it on myself and I want you to see it. And I'm just going to pop the eyelid up and then just comb through from base. And you really want to make sure you're getting the base here. It's very important that the base is coated. And you can just go in and make sure all the little individual ones are coated. You don't need a lot of product. I'm going to take the wand, and I'm going to explain the wand in a different video because the wand is in itself. And when you break it down into what this actually is and how this fuses, you will be blown away. So I'm going to take the wand and I'm going to take my lashes, number 8 in Truffle, and I'm going to start to apply them. Now, I'm going to start on the outside corner. There is no hard and fast rule about where you apply, you know, whether you start in the middle or at the whichever side you want, it's totally fine. But I'm going to start at the outside edge, and you just want to place it as close as you can to the base of the lash, and then just let go, and it adheres straight away. And that's the beauty of these, is that they adhere. But if you make a mistake, you can just pop it off, put it back on, because we're not fusing it till the end. And then just lift your lid up and place it at the base. And I just like to give it a little tap. You don't have to, but it's just something that I've always done, and I find it kind of find it hard to not do that now, if that makes sense. So lift up, place, let go, and I just give it a tap. I really don't know why I do that. I totally don't need to. Let's see if I can not do that on the next one. I bet I can't. And you just want to lift up, once again, connect, let go, not going to tap it, and it's done. The reason I love Lashify so much is that it simplifies eye makeup, because a lot of people think they need a lot of eyeshadow in order to have dramatic lashes, dramatic eye makeup, I'm sorry, you know, dramatic eyes. You don't. It's the lashes that are going to cause this incredible. And the final one on the inner corner, I'm gonna touch it because I have to. So that is the ultimate in just an everyday soft lash. These are a little bit longer than my own lashes, but they do not look fake. Now what we're gonna do is fuse them now. So what I like to do is just give the kind of, where the clamp is, let me show you. I just like to just make sure it's completely clean. It is, but I like to do that. You then go in and press and fuse them together and really clamp them down, but you're not getting any skin here, you're just clamping them down. And then I just like to go in, clamp the rest, let go, and then I just go like this, and that is it. That is it. Now these will last. These can last me the whole day. They can last me going to bed. They can last me getting up in the morning and the next morning. How carefully you use these will determine how long they last. They can last up to 10 days with certain bonds, which is incredible. And yes, you can shower. This is why I love Lashify. And I'm just going to explain it a little bit more why. Let me zoom out slightly. You see, as I mentioned, right, there is this misconception that you need a lot of eye makeup in order to have dramatic eyes. And you can do this with lashes, and that's why I love Lashify. One of the main reasons, the thing that blew me away, is that with fake lashes, you have a lash band, and that goes on top of the eyelid, right? Now, that's great if you've got huge eyes. Most people don't. Most people do not have a huge amount of lid space, and any lid space we have, we want to keep that lid space. That lid space is quite important to us. And anytime we apply a lash band, we're losing lid space. Hooded eyes, forget it. It's not going to work for you. This goes underneath. It adheres to the hair. It doesn't adhere to the skin. It adheres to the hair, and then it bonds, it fuses, and it's done. In order to, there's one thing I didn't show you that I just want to kind of mention, and because I was going quite slowly, so I was allowing the bond to kind of start to dry. But for those of you who are going to do it a bit faster than me, in order to help sort of set things a bit quicker, you can just kind of take this incredible product and it just blows a small amount of air, and you just very lightly blow on it and it just sets it, and then you fuse. To me, makeup is about being the most beautiful version of yourself. That's it. I don't believe in wanting to change you into somebody you're not. And Lashify for me is it's been my, I think it's like the third year running. It is my favorite go-to product because it is transformational in what it can do for an eye. I mean, this is a very subtle look, but as I look at myself in the mirror here, this is the eyelashes that I wish I was born with, but I'm not, because they make my eye look more beautiful. And it almost makes the eye look more green, mine are green. But they're natural colour. That's the beauty of the Intimates collection, it's natural. Now there's also one more thing you can do if you wish. And I'm going to, because, well, why not? See my mirror? I'm telling you, I've got it closer this time. So what you're going to do, there's a product called Goss, and you can run glass just through the lashes. It takes away, it gives a glass-like effect, but it takes away any kind of stickiness or residue. And you literally just comb through it, It's really simple and easy. Just give them a quick rinse through. That's it. I mean, I'm not being funny, but no one would know looking at these lashes that they weren't mine, because I picked an appropriate length for myself. I picked an appropriate color so they're not overly dark, they're not overly dramatic, but look at that. It's so pretty. Lashify is without a doubt one of the greatest inventions in lashes that I have ever seen, and I will continue for all eternity to adore this system. It is just, it's so, I love it. It is everything I could ever want. Now, all the information on Lashify, the intimates, and every other lash available. I'm going to do a gaggle of bloody videos on this. I'm going to show you why this wand is just the most epic. You may think you've seen these before. You haven't. You have not. There is a technology in here that allows the fusion across the entire width of this, which means you're getting the same pressure on every single point. That's something you cannot get on other ones. I could go on about this for all eternity, but I'll save that for another video. That's the intimates. I used Truffle and I used number 8, and it's just ultra pretty. All the information is right down there in the description bar. Why would you not want to look? Of course you want to look. Of course you do. Oh, gorge. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.